Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is GeoJesse. Today we're going to be talking about geospatial. This is a topic that has to deal with geography, but geospatial basically means geo as in it relates to the earth, and spatial meaning that this thing that relates to the earth has data, and this data has values, and the values change from location to location. So let's get into it. When I'm talking about geospatial, the main thing I want to talk about is cartography. Cartography is the art and science of map making. And why this is an art? Typically because it uses design principles. It is a choice of communication, a route of communication that forces the audience, such as us, the map readers, to interpret the visuals in a certain way. The reason this is a science, because it uses a scientific method. It has a goal. This goal is tested. This goal uses data, relevant data, and the data we get is able to establish our point of view. This data must be accurate. That's another reason this is scientific. And it also uses geometry principles and math principles. The data values are represented through things we call symbology. So the data symbology can be quantitative or qualitative. Quantitative meaning it's ranked, it has intervals, or it has ratios. Qualitative meaning it's categorical, it has different types, and it's nominal. For this, I'm going to recommend books, and I'm going to put both books down in the description. The first one, I'm going to just recommend that maybe there's a PDF out there, and maybe that PDF is online somewhere for free. But, I don't recommend that, but I'll leave the name of the book down in the description that you can probably find maybe, but you won't find it, but you might find it, a PDF of it for free somewhere in the internet. Don't tell them I sent you, but yeah, you could. You can also go buy Brewer's book. I'm going to leave that down in the description for the Amazon version of this book. It's a great book. I say you go and you get a copy for yourself because it's going to help you a lot in the long run. So a few examples of maps we're going to be looking at: land coverage, regional maps, population maps, and eventually these types of maps, the goal is to lead into project planning. The first map's purpose is to display the biomes in the state of California. This shows land coverage, and with this data we show each biome in a different color. That's the symbol. In our next map we show the population. Our goal is to show the residents who rent, own, and have vacant properties in different counties of Southern California. The tip for this map would be to have a single symbol and each shape, which is counties, to be the same color as a background. The next symbology tip is to use a chart to compare the numeric attributes of residents per county. In this case, we used a pie chart. In this third map of the continental United States air pollution estimates, we used population data for cities with over 100,000 people. And so you have to manipulate the data to show this. The symbol tip that we used here was dot density to display on the continental United States. And then for the countries on the world map in the upper right hand corner, we used the custom categories 0 to 40, 41 to 80, 81 to 120, 121 to 250, in order to display the PM10 levels, which has harmful effects on large groups of people according to the 2000 census. So that's the map's purpose. It's very specific. This next map is also very specific. The 2005 hurricane tracks, we get the data from the NOAA, Office of Coastal Management, and the special symbology tip we have here is that we were able to ungroup and regroup the legend to show different legend headers, that these actually display the hurricane categories according to the NOAA. Then we have this last map, this fifth map. This is closer to what a project planner would do. Create innovative solutions, in this case trying to locate property values, and after doing the financial analysis, a project planner would go through stakeholder concerns, hold meetings, and evaluate the urban ethics of composing a freeway tunnel through these areas. And so here, the symbology tip we would have is color each route differently. In this case, each route that was speculated is digitized onto an image or other GIS data. And the second tip is to use a graduated color scheme in order to display the land values, because we don't want them to take up the center of this evaluation. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you want to see more videos from me, leave a subscribe. If you want to see them in a timely manner, click on the notification bell. If you have any questions, concerns, comments that you want to talk to me about personally, hit my DMs. I have my Instagram, my Twitter, and my email listed below. I will respond.